I wouldn't fall in love per se, but I would like me. I when I hear fall in love as a dude, I hear okay, you're starting to put her over your shit. You're starting to put her over your purpose. So I'm really only in love with my purpose and the source. But like but you mean like as saying to me like you just start to love her.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then
yeah.
she tells you she got a kid.
Yeah.
She just I mean, I can still have love for her and tell her like you should have told me this earlier. This time, but the whole time, like before I even get to a point like that, she's gonna know I ain't fucking with that shit or how I'm trying to carry it. Like even if she got a kid, like I don't know. I just like if she withheld that though, like you talking about like over like weeks of time. Like,
Yeah, definitely. Maybe over a month.
you
And you really
ain't
digging
asking
it.
the right question. Like I couldn't even see myself in that position. This is like from the first date, you should have already known that. You just a gullible dude if you let that happen.
That is tough. That is a point. But let's say you really feeling her. But like you wouldn't let it go further. Be like,
Nah.
yeah.
Like I've had like those situations before my relationship and like I just like the kid thing is like nah, because it's like I already know if I'm accepting you, I have to accept everything that come with you.
Mm-hmm.
And that means your family members to your children. If you got children, see, it really depends on what stage you're in life as a dude too. Cause I'm still grinding. Like that just adds. That's an extra mouth to feed. And it's like you, as a man, you want to provide. Especially you start building a bond with that kid. That's another thing. That's one of the biggest parts of it too that a lot of men don't talk about is you start to like build a bond with that kid. But then it's like some woman, like if you have one that will be like, oh no, you can't discipline him, no, you're not his dad or some shit like that. Is that part of it, and then it's like you build a bond with this kid. You start really loving this kid, like, and then they can take it away from you, all in a matter of nothing. Like just think you and the little nigga become real cool and close, and then you never see him again, and y'all had plans to. You was taking him to the park, teaching him how to play football and all type of shit. Like you really
fucking with the little
because of an
nigga.
argument with his mom. Like you never see the little nigga. Now he got a new nigga in the picture, and he all confused because he had a cool stepdad or a cool prospective stepdad. But yeah, it's just messy. I prefer not to start loving a little kid and just get my heart ripped out. You know.
Definitely by his mom. By his mom. That shit is crazy. And I feel like that shit is drama because then you got a baby dad possibly you got to deal with.
Like I already said, like I would definitely if the baby daddy's still alive. Nah,
baby daddy's still alive. Nah, he got to be dead.
Hell yeah.
He got to be dead.
He's like we ain't gotta kill him, but if like, she got a better chance with a dude that has my mindset if he's gone. I put it like that because. It's weird, and then it's like she still has to like communicate with him or have some type of tie with him because of the child until the child turns 18. Which it can be cool. Like I say, if you are a dude and you're in that situation, it's best to be cool with the baby daddy. Like it's no reason for y'all to beef. Like
yeah, it's really not.
Y'all both made the same stupid decision, fucking with the same bitch.
That is very so true. But to that point. So, you messing with Shawty. Hold on, let me make sure I word this right.
Mm-hmm.
This might take a minute. I ain't gonna lie. We might gotta cut this part out. Alright, boom. Alright, boom. So, connections. While we're on the topic. How do you feel about, like, I understand everybody has a past and shit. But, like, like, a baby mama and a baby dad, like, they always gonna have some type of something because they got a kid together. Even if you don't even like that girl no more, you still nutted in her. So yeah, y'all are intertwined. Yeah. History, y'all got major history.
At least 18 years of
something. Y'all got something. I don't know how I would feel. I don't know how I would feel about like a girl I'm pursuing, like having that much history with another man. Like even if they necessarily didn't have a kid together, but like I'm talking like a girl that was in like a really long relationship with a man.
Yeah.
Like 3 years plus.
It depends. It depends at what point of her life did it take place. Like, if she's like well into her 20s and she's had that type of relationship, I don't know, because to me, especially if she was faithful in that relationship, I'd rather have the girl that then had sex a couple, like maybe like out of all the time she had sex, like say 100 times in her whole life, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'd rather that be split between like 4 or 5 dudes than 10, 15, 20, 30 dudes. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
At least that's telling you that she knows someone. She might not know what it takes to be a wife yet, because the 9 times out of 10, that's why the relationship failed. But she probably, like, she has accountability and she doesn't just blame the whole relationship on the ex. And she probably has had some growth through there. And I'd say I'd rather her have that much history with one dude than a bunch of history with a bunch of different dudes separately.
Definitely, I definitely feel that. Cause back to like the baby mama, baby daddy, like
it's still not preferable though.
Respectfully, it's really not. But I be looking at it like even as like playing a stepdad or boyfriend now, they still got hella history. Like she might go over this nigga house for Thanksgiving type shit. Like
for her, no, she don't respect you though.
Oh, she don't respect you if she doing that.
If you're with her and she's going to the other dude's house.
But she's bringing the kid. She got to bring the kid. She's bringing the kid, and she's just gonna stay for the day.
Nah, like, fuck all that.
Fuck all that.
Yeah. It's like the dad can come get the kid and take him over there, and they can do exchange, or she can even drop him off over there type shit. But like, I mean, even like you can be cool with the dude Dukes and all that, but why? Like, it's my house or your crib on Thanksgiving. Like, you're not thinking like, oh, we gotta stop by baby daddy's house. Like,
nah, you're not going for that. So that's just part of being a weak man type shit. Like,
yeah, you letting that shit, you tolerating that shit. You I don't know, stronger niggas than I am. Like when it comes to just tolerating bullshit.
When it comes to tolerating bullshit. That is crazy. Cause like I feel like,
but it's like I understand why like dudes that's in those situations and shit like that. It's like being with a woman with kids from another man. It's just awkward and shit like that. So,
cause I get it. I definitely get it. Like you might gotta bring the kid, but for you to go too, I do think that's crazy. But I feel like that's what you're signing up for as like somebody that has a connection like that. Yeah. Like, and they'll always have that connection. And I'm just saying, I feel like she gonna cheat. Real life, I feel like she real life gonna cheat on you.
It depends. Like, it depends why they broke up, and like because the baby daddy left her, then it's a high possibility that she will end up fucking him again, especially if they are around each other for long periods of time like that.
Oh, exactly.
It's just like I said, this is not for me, like at all. Couldn't do it.
Couldn't, but like I feel like that's always a high possibility. So I just be so baffled when I see it. I be like, you're real life like doing that. Like she'll cheat on you. She'll legit cheat on you.
I'd rather be the first
baby daddy. real life.
Like,
Cause you don't care.
If it's gonna be a situation like that, I need to be on the other end of the stick where I'm the first baby daddy that she might end up coming back the fuck. Now the other want to take little you to school or some shit like that. You know, be cool about son. That's all cool. Like I ain't gonna have no beef with that man. Like especially if he not doing nothing. Like 9 times out of 10, the second dude is more so a simp. Anyway, so
That is very so true. So
he gonna be putting up with those crazy situations.
Hell yeah. But you'll be alright with him taking them to school and shit like that. Like
Yeah, hell yeah. Take little you to school,
sure. Sure.
Like I'd rather be doing it, but if it's like times when I can, or I've seen people like just blow up because their ex's significant other is with the kid alone, or they're doing tasks that you might have wanted to do, or like you think the mother should have just did it and shit like that, but like that's her man, and like at the end of the day, if my kid's living in that household, that's the man of that household. Like if like me, I would like personally, I'd rather have my kids living in my house, to be honest. Like, but if you in that situation, that's the man of that household. Like, if he not a simp, he's gonna like your wife gonna be listening to him, and so is your child.
Well, your baby mama.
Yeah, your baby mama
Your
gonna
baby
listen
mama
to him.
listen.
So is the child for sure. And it's like you as a man, you gotta respect that. To be honest, and just hopefully y'all can have a cordial relationship, but your son still knows that you really him, and that's just the simp that's buying them extra games and
buying them
shit.
that's buying them extra shit. That's definitely a better way to
Tell
look
my
at
son,
it.
like, yeah, use that nigga card to play Fortnite and shit. Buy as much battle passes and shit you want, my nigga.
Yeah, let that nigga buy some V-Bucks.
Yeah.
I definitely feel that. But that just be my biggest thing. I feel like that's just so crazy to me, like letting that happen, or any kind of weak behavior like that. Like, don't get me wrong, I know we all do some dumb shit, but that is crazy. That is crazy. Another thing, don't get the wrong girl pregnant, man. I feel like that's another one. Like,
Yeah, of course. Like that's where all the problems start. It's like one, you gotta know how she is through all emotions, and then it's two, like, all right, is this woman a good mother? Like, do I think she'd be a good mother, and would I want my daughter to emulate her?
that's another
Because at the end of the day, you'll always have more so influence on your son than your daughter, and it's like at the end of the day, you're not a woman. You can't really teach your daughter how to be a good woman. You can tell her what the things to watch out for when it comes to men, but as far as like how to be a good woman, that has to come from another woman. So
another
like,
good woman.
Yeah, so it's like picking that mother of your kids is very important.
Very important. Very important. I never thought, just like a man, like a woman can't teach a son to be a man. Like,
that's why
it's
we got a
vice versa.
bunch of feminine men running around, because they're raised by single mothers. Need that, but and they're either raised by single mothers or another feminine dude.
Definitely.
It didn't show them responsibility and accountability, and that's part of being a father and actually being there. Like, if you're not there, you're already teaching your kid not to have accountability.
That's a tough one. That is a tough one.